How's it going, everyone? This is Alex here at a campsite area just just west of Twin Lakes, the very small city of Twin Lakes. I am here on a little race recon for the Leadville 100. So those of you that are following along, I did the Silver, so I attempted to do the Silver King last year. The bike didn't go so well. Finished the run. I stayed around, put my bib in the my bib number in the fishbowl, and I was like, there was like 33 spots available, and so I was like, I don't know. This is the third time I've done this, or the second time I've done the run part of it, and I was like, I don't know if I'm gonna get in, but it would be fun to do the Leadville 100 at some point in time. And you know, put my bib number in, and lo and behold, I was called, and so I promptly accepted and took the offer. But this is where it starts. And so I'm out here doing some little race recon for the Leadville 100. I haven't been. I've done the Silver Rush 50 twice. I attempted to do Bigfoot, and I'm gonna do a couple other things, and you know, I figured I probably should get out on the course a little bit and take advantage of being a local in Colorado, at least. But being as it took me what, 2.5 hours to get here, and that was with stops. So, you know, not long drive to get here. So, you know, I may as well take advantage of it. But I'm gonna give you a little tour. I think I'm about a mile. I forget what road it is, but whatever road goes into, I think it's 82. Whatever road goes into Twin Lakes there, off the Highway 24 that goes up into Leadville. So I came off that road. It's a nice little campsite. I don't know if you can see this, but there's some hunters here. Apparently it's muzzle and bow season for elk, and I offered to pack in some meat for them if they were lucky enough, and they laughed and said they would take me up on it, but I'd have to be there, and that means I won't be able to run. But I don't know if you can see that, but that's pretty sweet. But it's a nice little oasis tucked in here. I don't see any no camping signs, but it definitely has the fences and stuff, and there's definite campsites all over this place. But you know, right now it's just, I think, 3 people. But so I drove up here, so it's pretty convenient. I didn't even know this place existed until I drove by it. I went and checked out the river crossing. So I walked over there, and I got to the river, and I was like, oh man, it'd be really sweet to have my GoPro right now. And I realized it was half mile away, so I stopped at I think it's Sheep Gulch trailhead, and I parked the car. I think it's like 0.6 miles from there, and so I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna walk down to the river, see what the river crossing looks like, and see if I can ford it without a rope or anything like that. And it's definitely, I mean, it's September 8th right now. The river's, it's flowing, but it's not, I don't think it's dangerous to cross by myself. Otherwise, I was gonna go down to one of the trailheads with the river, with the bridge crossing, but I'm not gonna do that. So I'm gonna get my feet wet, practice that, and you know, give it a good old try. But the plan is to camp out tonight. I'm gonna drive back to Twin Lakes. I'm gonna park in Twin Lakes there, at where the trail, when the trail leaves Twin Lakes, that main road, that main little aid station, and it leaves, and then it connects onto the trail. So my plan is to start the trail there, and then I'm going to cross the river, get my feet wet like I normally would, and then I'm going to go up the front side of Hope Pass, I'm gonna get up to the top of Hope Pass. My plan is to start, probably wake up about 5-ish or so. And then I'm gonna show you my campsite here. So it should be pretty quick for me to break that down. I'm gonna wake up about 5. So if I start in the dark a little bit, that's fine. But my goal is to wake up early and take you along with me. And then I'm going to go up, leave the camp, go through that intersection, that part of the trail there. And then I'm gonna go up Hope Pass, and then I'm gonna go down the backside of Hope Pass, and then I'm going to go all the way to the halfway point of the race, to I think it's Winfield there, but I'm going to go to Winfield, and then I'm going to turn around. So I'm going to show you here in a little bit what I plan on taking with me to accomplish this. But first I want to show you my little site here. So I'm going to flip you guys around. So, you know, I brought my camper, my firebox here. I made this out of a 50 cal ammo can. You know, I can post instructions or the link on the video of how I made this, but I essentially made this by hand, by myself. And so it hooks up to any propane tank, got a little mixer there and all that stuff. But I got my good old trusty chair. I am rocking my hammock setup right now. I debated on putting my tent up over here, but there's a bunch of bear scat. I think it's bear scat. I don't know. It's definitely a large human animal. So I got my hammock set up here, and I'm going to call it a day. I don't have any mosquitoes right now, so I see no reason to really do that. I think it's going to get down into the 30s tonight. So it's not going to be terrible. Mosquitoes aren't going to be around. I think it's too cold for them. So I got my meal tonight, my trusty jet boil, and my beef stroganoff Mountain House. I got some of my stuff out. I got my back of my car, getting ready to go. You know, I got my little bag here, my little work bag in case I could do some work. And this is kind of like my catch-all. Like, I throw all my spring energy gels back here and extra stuff so it doesn't go all over my car. But you know, I got my trusty old A bag here, and then I got some other stuff here, but you know, relatively light, and that's where we're at. So this is the campsite. So I'm gonna break this down here, and I'm gonna show you kind of what I'm gonna plan on bringing here. So I'll see you guys in a bit. All right, so we are going to bring you on a little tour. I don't know. I'm gonna set this up. So we're gonna bring you on a little tour. I'm gonna see if I can get this thing to come around. Let me do this. This is not working. All right, we'll just do this one-handed. All right, so I'm gonna take you on a little, you know, everyone wears stuff differently and has different preferences and all sorts of stuff. But you know, I'm a relatively novice runner. I mean, I would say I'm novice. I'm not sponsored. None of this stuff. I don't get paid from any of the stuff I'm about to say. So, you know, I have this stuff because I like it and because I found that it works for me. So, and I can tell you some things I like about stuff and some things I wish maybe I would have changed, but you know, we'll get to that here in a second. So I will start with my kit that everything will go inside of. So I just got this Solomon pulse belt. It's relatively worked. It's worked so far for me. I haven't had any issues with that, but it has like a pretty decent size little pouch here, and I got my belts, my poles that I can put in here. I tested it out a little while ago. It was good. And then I got a zipper pouch here. You know, some things I wish it had. I wish it had, there's some extra room here that they could have put more space to it. I could have put more stuff inside of it, so I wish they would have done maybe that, but you know, I don't know. I used to have a Nathan's naked belt that was pretty good, but stuff would fall out sometimes, and you couldn't really put a lot of stuff in it either. But it had at least 2 zipper pouches. This one only has 1, but I lost it, so I picked that up. So I was giving this a try. So it's like 35 bucks. So so right now I use my Vapor Carl 12 liter Nathan's vest. Fits everything inside. It has a couple pouches in the front and all that stuff. But the only thing I don't like about this pouch right here is the main pouch in the back, and it's hard to put stuff, but it does have this in there and water bottles, and so you can fit a lot of stuff in it. And I took it on the Bigfoot 200 and had no issues carrying stuff, and so carried everything that I would like. I'm thinking about getting a different kind of vest, but you know, I'll go over that in a second. But tomorrow I will be carrying this is a what is it, Climate 4-liter pouch. I have an emergency bivy. If you look at the required gear list on any of the 200s, most of them, it's gonna have an emergency bivy. It's gonna have hat, gloves, long sleeve shirt, jacket with a hood that's waterproof. I'm gonna have a buff in there as well, and then I have extra pair of pants in there as well. Not really, I wouldn't call them pants, but they are keep me warm a little bit. If you're gonna do anything long-term running, this thing right here, this Be Free Catadine filter is clutch. On the 200 mile, it was money. I drank out of a silty river, and it did not work well. I had to clean it out, and it took time, and I was not happy about that. But you know, that is what it is. But it's good now. So this is my little toiletry bag of foot care, body glide, band-aids, first aid stuff, blister, foot care, pins and stuff like that to poke stuff and drain blisters if I happen. I'll start, and then my 1.5 liter goes in the back, and then I have my toilet paper. 1 is none, 2 is 1. You never know. Eat a lot of food on the trail, that's what's going to happen. And then some stuff I use for nutrition. So I took this out of this normal bag, but this is Tailwind Coca-Cola. I like this stuff. It's got caffeine, but it helps me out. I'm gonna start off with 2 of those in my flasks up front, and my soft flasks up front, and then actually I need to grab those because I will forget about them. But my 20 ounce soft flasks will go in the front there. Those blow up, and those will go in the front. So I'll start off with that in the front. I'll have my filter in the back, so when I come across streams, and then 2 more extras for on the way back, so that way I can you know, keep electrolytes coming in and stuff like that. So I really like spring gels. I don't care what flavor it is. Spring gels are just amazing. I like Cliff Bars too. Another good thing, I get these at Costco for I don't even know how much they are, but you know, these fig bars are amazing as well. And then an assortment of Cliff shots and things like that. So that's what I plan on bringing with me tomorrow for this run as well. So calories and Tailwind, my bars, all that stuff. I'm gonna eat a big meal before I leave. That should fuel me. Really, this stuff, I think this is overkill. I probably won't even eat half of this, but you know, we'll see how it goes. But I'm bringing extra calories just in case as well. So that's kind of the food piece. Oh, and I use I have element teas that I use as well. They're really hard to drink during the run because they're really strong. You kind of have to dilute them down, and it's hard with not a lot of water on you. So Some things I use, I have some Cascade Mountain Tech poles, carbon fiber poles. They're cheap on Amazon, and you know, they work, and so I don't really have any complaints with that. I use my Petzl Swift headlight. I actually have two of these exact same things, so I carry an extra battery with me, and then this made it through the whole night. I think I started at like 11 o'clock at night with battery, and it lasted the whole night. I never had to put a new battery on there, so I was pretty happy about that. I carry my whistle with me just in case, you never know. My shoes, so right now I'm rocking the Ultra Superior 5s. I toggle back between Lone Peaks as well as Temps and things like that, and so, but anything Ultra works for me. I mean, I'm wearing my old shoes right now. These are torn. I think they're like torn 4s or torn 5s, but they're my knocker shoes. But I mean, I've put on probably 150 some miles on these things so far, and they're doing pretty good. So nothing really crazy happening with them. So I like them. I got the rock guard in them, and so nothing significant there. No complaints on Ultra. Already talked about that. These I got my OR sun shield things that I got from REI right before the 200. Never used them before the 200, and you know, they're sun blockers. They're not hot at all. I thought they were going to be hot, but they're not, so that's a plus. But definitely when you don't want to put sunscreen on because it's going to get sticky and stuff like that, that is a very good thing there. Get into my socks here. So tomorrow I'm going to be wearing they're called Stasis. I don't know who makes them. I think Vox sock or something like that. But Stasis are what they are, and I can find a link of what they are, but I got them from my massage therapist person, Holistic Healing, Colorado Springs. Go check them out. Dawn is the owner. She's a nice lady. But anyways, that's where I go, and so that's where I got them. Tomorrow I'm gonna be using my Leadville 100 or my Silver Rush 50 shirt here that I got during that run, and then my Under Armour shorts, that pretty basic stuff there. But that's everything that I'm gonna be bringing on the run tomorrow. So my plan is to stop at the water crossings, fill up what I can. One other thing, I'm gonna be bringing this extra soft flask. It's a 1 liter soft flask, I think, is what it is. 500 milliliters. So I'm gonna bring this just in case. It does have a top thing on it, so you can shut it. I do like putting extra water in the filter as well, but I'm gonna bring that with me empty just in case. I'm not gonna start with it filled out because I know I'm gonna cross water going up at least the front side of it, and so that's kind of the plan for that. So no, just in case, if I think it's gonna get hot outside, I might fill it up at the last water. I don't know. I'm just bringing it just in case. But I don't know how much all that stuff weighs, but you know, typically if you're going to start to do some bigger runs, you know, this is 23 miles ish, 23 point something miles, with about 6,800 vertical feet, give or take. You know, if you're going to start running that far unsupported, you got to kind of be able to carry. I carry 2 20-ounce waters in front, at least a 1.5 liter of water in the back, at least 500 calories extra of anything just in case. My next little thing that I'm going to buy is a Garmin InReach, because I think I should probably have it if I'm going to be in the middle of nowhere with no cell phone reception whatsoever. But that is everything that I carry with me, and I pack it in there however's comfortable for me. But you know, at the end of the day, I just start, you know, making sure the food I can get to without taking my stuff off if I can. But my goal tomorrow is to use my front flasks on the way up and on the way down, and then probably be empty on my front on the way back up, or on the way back up. But I'm going to use my 1.5 liter in the back. All right, so I'm gonna show you how I put my stuff together here. So my headlight fits in here, pretty straightforward. My phone is gonna go on the back side, so it sits on my back better. And then I have my front pouches. This has a little magnet thing that clips on there on the right side there. So I got my front pouches, I got my food. My GoPro is gonna go right here. Obviously it's out, so it's not stashed away. But in the back, you can see how I got all of that stuff right here. So my bag is right here. All my other stuff is right here in order of which I think I'll use it. So my hygiene, my foot stuff is here. My extra water bottle, my filter, my toilet, my toilet bags, my toilet paper, extra food is in the back as well. Right here, I don't know if you can see that, but basically got my stash of food in here so I can reach it without taking my stuff off as well. So that's kind of all my stuff in a nutshell. My extra powders and stuff, that's going to go in there eventually, but I'm going to mix that up tomorrow. But yeah, that's everything that I will be bringing with me, all packed up and ready to go. I'll be wearing my Leadville hat here, the foundation. I bought this I bought this last year, year before last year, when I did the Silver King 2021 or 22 is when I did that. So I've had this hat for about 2 years now, so year and a half. So it's been good to me. So and then so yeah, so I'm gonna put this away and I'm gonna eat my food and I'm gonna go to bed here, lay down, see if I can get some sleep. So all right, I'll see y'all in the morning. All right, it is that time of the day. I am going to bed. It is a little after 2000, for those of you that know what that means. For those of you that don't, it's 8 o'clock. But we're ready to go to bed. My campsite's put away. All my food. For those of you that don't know, sleeping outside in places like Leadville, Colorado, or near Leadville, Colorado, or in the middle of the mountains, you probably want to put your food somewhere locked, or like, yeah, anyways, so let's go in my car. So anyways, and if they want to eat the propane tank, knock themselves out. So have fun. All right, I'm going to bed. All right, good morning, everyone. It is 6 o'clock in the morning. It's later than I wanted to. People were coming in and out of the campsite all night and woke me up. And the moon, believe it or not, was bright as could be, which was amazing. But and all the stars. But I had to get up twice to go pee. Just a bad night. But so it's a little later than I wanted to be. But this is where we're at. So sun's coming up. I don't know if you can see that. There you can. And that's a little town of Twin Lakes. So I'm gonna get finished getting dressed here. I got my shorts on and stuff, get my shoes, get my upper body on, all that stuff, and then pack up my car a little bit and then start running. So I got about another hour-ish, 45 minutes before the sun really starts to come up here. So I may not even have to bring my headlights. So anyways, we'll keep you posted. All right, well, I am 1.2 miles in. It is probably like 7 o'clock. I don't know. Hold on one second, I'll tell you exactly what time it is. 6:46. I am coming up onto the river right now. So this is it's been good. I'm feeling good. I think first mile down is always feeling good, but looking at a good day here. So it's cold. I decided to wear my buff, and I'm glad I did, because I'm about to get wet. So try to hop skip across this thing. Well, I'm gonna get wet. And drop my GoPro. Hope you got that on camera, but I got it. And yeah, well, let's start the day off right. 35 degrees, 40 degrees outside, and wet feet. So it's pretty though, I'll tell you that. Let me I don't know if that helped or not. Probably not. But that's where we're going. Hope Pass. It's pretty. All right, guys. Glad you got to experience me dropping my GoPro. All right, have a good day. All right, I am 2.5 miles in. I'm at a pretty cool little creek here. So 2.5 miles from Twin Lakes little area there, that little rest stop on the highway there. But yeah, it's feeling good. I'm just taking my time. Elevation really isn't bothering me yet. So yeah, I figured I'd get some water in my little flask thing and drink that instead of drinking the water I'm carrying. So, and save that for later. So, all right, well, I will give you guys another update in a little bit. All right. Ooh. I don't know why. There we go. All right, well, all right, so kind of the first little meadow, I think. I'm 3.8 miles into my little endeavor. I'm a hour and 12 minutes into it. So, you know, it's going well. Just checking stuff out, taking my time. So, this course is, I mean, it's not technical. I mean, going up isn't bad. Going down, I don't know. We'll see. But so far, so good. Can't complain. So, all right, back into the dark woods we go. All right, a little check in here. Let me start my. So, 4.62 miles in. I am coming up on, I think, Hope Pass aid station. I think I'm in kind of a meadow here. I don't really want to say meadow. It's definitely not flat, but the sun is coming up over. I'm still in the shade. There's where we're going. But yeah, it's not going too bad. So, but I think I'm doing about 23 minute miles going up this thing. So not terrible, but definitely feeling the wind now. But I think it's just talking and walking that I'm feeling. So, but elevation is definitely starting to become a factor. So, anywho, doing good. So I'm gonna put you away. I will let you know when I get to Hope Pass aid station. All right. All right. I have made it to, I want to say, Hope Pass aid station. So I think this is I mean, I know it's a fire, but I think that's where they put all the llamas, or yeah, not llamas. Why am I don't know. But no, I think it's llamas. Alpacas, that's it. Just trying to think of the names. So this is cool, by the way. I'm almost positive that's Mount Hope right there, and I forget that's mountain something, but we're here. It took me, we're at 5 miles exactly, essentially. Hour and 41 minutes to get here. Moving time, I think it's average pace 20 minutes a mile. So I'm doing exactly what I thought I was going to be doing. So that's good. So yeah, so I think I got like another, say, mile to the top, maybe. I mean, it's just over that ridge and then up. So not very far. So I'll take a little video on the halfway point, I think, and I'll let you know when I get up to the top. So, all right, good times. All right, so this is just crazy. I mean, I was down, where's the fire here? Right there ish. And I'm up here now, but that's Twin Lakes right there. I don't know if you can see that, but the city's Twin Lakes town is to the west of that, but there's some people camping down there by the river. I doubt you can see them, but making my way up. This is kind of the first little switchback, I think, but you know, I'm doing good. So I had to stop. Like, this is just crazy. So this view is amazing, so can't beat it. All right, I've arrived. This is pretty cool. It's Hope Pass. Made it. There's a scenery view. This is amazing. So 5.7 miles, 21-minute miles, 2 hours and 2 minutes to get to the top of Hope Pass. Not bad. So, all right, I'm gonna eat my Cliff Bar, and then I'm going to start because it's cold up here and windy and cold. So, all right. Well, I will check in a little bit. All right. Well, I just turned onto Winfield off Sheep Gulch Trail there. So making my way over Winfield. I think I got about another, I don't know, maybe 3.5 miles to go. I didn't look at the sign, but yeah, it's not bad. I mean, this part's not, I mean, right now it's flat. I'm walking because I don't want to fall, but a little uphill and chunky, rocky, so nothing bad. So, but I can definitely tell the sun is coming, and I need to drink my watts of this. So but yeah, so it's getting a little warm out, but this is where we're at. Big boulder field here. We were way up there, now we're coming down. Winfield's right over there, so going through the aspens. All right, enough for checking. All right, well, a little check-in. I'm at 10.4 miles. I think that's Winfield right there. I could be wrong, but pretty sure it is. So I'm coming up on my, I know I gotta run past Winfield and then come back a little bit, but there's Hope Pass right around there. So it's crazy, but doing pretty good so far. I'm 3.5 hours into this thing, and I'm almost to the halfway point, so hopefully I have service. Text my wife that I'm alive and good, and don't worry about me. I had service at the top, I hope passed, so that's good. I have AT&T, so hopefully that finds someone well. So yeah. So anywho, I will check in at the halfway point. All right. Well, I think I'm at the halfway point. I have no idea. I thought I followed the trail, but I mean, I know where to go back, but that's be careful. Bear country here. So I don't know, I've never seen any videos of really the halfway point, but I mean, I'm at this big open area across the river here, so I mean, I think I'm in the right place, but it feels like I'm in the right place, so I don't know. But I'm at 12 miles now, and I'm 4 hours into my journey, so hopefully I make it back up to Hope Pass here, so I can text my wife, because I don't have service right now. So I'm I don't know if I'm gonna make it for 8 hours. I'd be curious. But yeah, so I'm gonna get some water here at the creek and cool off a little bit and go from there. So all right, well, onward to more path. All right, well, I'm in my little boulder field. I'm what, 15.5 miles, almost 15.6 miles into this thing, and what, 5 hours right now, so doing a good time. I mean, I don't know, I'm gonna have to do the math and figure out what this is gonna look like here, because do I need to, like, strategy for the 100 is really what I'm like, how am I gonna, what do I need to be at to get this thing done? So, but so yeah, so boulder field done. Goodbye Winfield, it's right over there, you can barely see it from here. Now I'm back into the aspen groves. I'm almost back to Sheep Gulch Trail, but doing good. My ankle's holding off. Every once in a while I can get a little twinge of something, so, but that's not too bad for the most part. So I figure out about another 3.5 miles once I get to the intersection here, about 3 miles of uphill, straight uphill. So that's going to be the real test. So, but so far so good, can't complain. But yeah, I'll let you know when I'm about halfway up, I guess, and give you a little update from there. So far so good. I definitely say the backside is way more technical than the front side of this thing. Coming back up Hope Pass is technical. I mean, really the most technical, brutal part of this trail. Rocky, chunky, kind of up and down for a little bit, and but way more technical than the other side. So for those of you that are trying to do this, good luck. So hopefully this helps you. All right, I'll see you in a bit. All right, well, little update here. We are 6 hours into it, 17 miles. That section is brutal. So turning from the Winfield sign from Steep Sheep Gulch to here. Whew, man, that right there is the crusher. Straight up, no real switchback, no nothing. And that was about a mile. I'm leaving the tree line right now, so I am close to the top. I'll be there probably in another 40 minutes. That section, brutal. So yeah, wow. Anyways, got some dark clouds coming. I hope I get down below the tree line before it gets too bad. So anywho, I'm gonna keep walking. So little update on that section. Made it to the top again. There's Twin Lakes down there. All right, well, just got down from Hope Pass. It's right up there still, but it was really windy and there a couple people up there, so I didn't really want to talk too much. But so I'm gonna try not to fall going down some of these switchbacks to the aid station, Hope Pass aid station down there. But I'm at 18.3 miles. So 6 hours and 48 minutes. Definitely slower than I wanted to be. That section coming back up the backside of Hope, I can see how people getting to Twin Lakes is a brutal day. And how people stop at Winfield because they don't want to get carried down by an alpaca at that elevation. I mean, it's just, I can imagine what that, I can't even imagine what that looks like. But so yeah, so going down, this is it was easier going up, that's for sure. But yeah, such a nice day. I mean, it's just a pretty trail, and just a little reservoir down there, Alpine Lake. I'm sure it has a name. I didn't look, but it's been a good day so far. So I mean, I'm happy I got a chance to come out here and do this, that's for sure. So this has been a learning experience of what is the Leadville 100 gonna be like, doing a essentially 50 probably 30 some miles, 40 miles, 30 miles, about 35 miles just to Twin Lakes, and then starting that big climb. So I mean, I started fresh minus my crappy night of sleep, but so yeah, so I'm gonna put this down before I fall and throw it, because I'm gonna try to save myself, and GoPro's gonna take a digger. So anyways, I'll give you guys an update here in a little bit. All right, so pretty. Part of the mine, or it was gonna be a mine and then not a mine, but yeah, that's cool. Well,
I met a prospector the other day who has land
All right, little check-in here. I'm at 22.14 miles. I'm coming up to my river crossing here, so 8 hours into this thing. So hi. Did you guys come from the river back over here? All right, cool. It's been a long day. I'm trying to remember where I went 10 hours ago. All right, so almost to the river. That means I'm about 1.5 miles away. Trails kind of leveling out here, which is good. I twinged my ankle a little bit. I can feel it going downhill for sure. I would say that tib bar has been amazing. I definitely feel it, the difference, and so I'm pretty happy about that. Really haven't started to feel any foot pain or knee pain or anything like that, and even now it's not bad, but I'm definitely well aware of my close to 7,000 foot climb so far, and my ascending descending 22 miles, so there's that, but feels pretty good. 8 hours right now, so 22.2 miles. So be back to the car in a little bit. I'm gonna stop at the river. Texted Therese and told her I was alive, so she won't be worried about me. So I'm going to stop at the river, and I'm gonna kind of sit in it, because after that it's about 1.4 miles back to the car. So and I'm gonna try to change in that restroom right there. So that's the plan. And then I'm gonna get some coffee or a Red Bull, and I'm gonna drive back tonight and continue on the rest of my weekend. But yeah, I would say 22 miles coming from there and back, wherever that puts you, and kind of levels out, and now you kind of see we're coming back to the river here, so opening the plane, so no shooting. And then there's the car right over there, so can't complain. Well, I could, but it's pretty. So yeah, all of that. So yeah, it's been a good day. So this is I'm gonna do a little recap after I get back, and so it should be fun. So all right, well, I will see you guys in a bit. All right, well, we are back. 21-minute mile average pace, 21:17, 8.5 hours and 24 miles essentially. So not a bad day. It's definitely a reality setter, that is, especially coming back up that backside, and then also having to do basically what, so that was 25, that'd be 30, that'd be so that'd be like 20. It's a marathon to get here, and then going up that and back down, and then going all the way back. yeah, my work is cut out for me. That is for sure. So, I'm going to finish out here, but that was the total time, 8.5 hours. So it was an hour and a half longer than I thought it was going to take. So, but I think it's just a long day, but definitely worth it. So, all right, well, see you on the next adventure.